Hello, what be the haps? Uh-oh. Get my boom in the right place. What be the haps? This is going to be a kind of a new thing. I've already put up a video or two, but I'm gonna kind of start over here. Um, the thing I'm supposed to do is do some journaling, but I can't type a lot, so I'm going to do video journaling and put some things up. This time I'm going to talk about Carrieisms. My first name is Carrie, and I have some things I say over and over, and we call them Carrieisms. So I'm going to talk about those this time. What be the haps is one of them. All it means is what's going on right at the moment. And if you're just, if you're watching this, you say, I'm watching videos. That's what the haps is. It's kind of also just another form of greeting. And there's a number of them. What be the haps? What's up with the hap zizzle? That's for Shane. What's the dealio? Different things like that. I have some rules that I have at work. One of the things that I tell people is that I'm a heartless bastard. I'll tell you the reasons for that some other time. But I can be heartless, like when someone's whining about working long hours, like 9 whole hours or 10 whole hours. I think back to when I was in the Air Force, and we used to work 12-hour shifts at times. And at one time when my wife had cancer, I worked 2 full-time shifts. So that's a total of 16 hours a day. So I don't often have much sympathy for someone who's going, "Oh, I want to go home." I don't cotton to that much. I tell people, some different things about myself, from my life experiences. So like if it's slow, I'll go, "Yeah, I think we should sit around, sing Kumbaya, and tell tales of yesteryear. Yeah, back in them days, doggone it, hee, hee, hee." And then I'll tell tales of my life. Another thing that I like to do is talk about music. I like to get people's goats and talk about music they kind of don't like to talk about. Like for one person at work, I talk about Clay Aiken. I like Clay Aiken. Unfortunately, he's going backwards in time for some reason. I think he should do his own music instead of doing covers of people back to Mac the Knife, which is kind of like back in my day. Clay, do your own stuff. Quit doing the Mandy Moore thing and going back farther and farther. I do not want to hear the Fred Flintstone songs, okay? I don't want to hear any Elvis songs. Let's stop this going backward thing and doing covers. Anyway, I enjoy telling people about things I did, things about my family, and I do it one because they kind of enjoy some of the things I tell about, and it just cracks them up. I tell people that I now know what I want to be when I grow up, and that is that I want to be a lovable old crotchety guy. And a crotchety guy is someone who's kind of weird and perverse in a stubborn kind of way. So I of course use double entendre jokes while trying to maintain my innocence. And sometimes that works. A lot of times it doesn't. But I haven't been sent to HR for it yet. HR is Human Resources. So I yell things out, kind of get people's attention. I do tell people it's never about you, it's always about me. When I tell my stories, I don't tell stories about other people's lives or what other people do. I really talk about me because I'm the only one I know, and I tell what happened with me. And sometimes that's helpful for people, sometimes it just makes them laugh, and I enjoy doing that, making people laugh. I may have showed the picture of my pride and joy. I don't know if anybody has seen it yet, but I'll show it. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can show this. See? Pride and joy. Now, Pride used to be a furniture polish, but that bottle was patented in 1952, so it's older than me. Johnson & Johnson made it, and Pledge took over from Pride. But, you know, I love it when grandparents are sitting around showing pictures, and I whip out my picture of my pride and joy. My sister asks, you know, why do I do that? And, well, one of the reasons is because it makes people laugh. There's only been 3 people in my whole life who haven't laughed at my picture of my pride and joy. And 2 of them are where I work right now. But then also I've given out a little Christmas joy and cheer, and you can still get both of those. So sometime if you want, you can give that out. I like to tell old jokes over and over, and I like to be crazy. I like to enjoy people's reactions, you know, to the weird thing that I've asked. Like sometimes I'll ask, do you walk to work or do you carry your lunch? You know, and then people sit there and look really puzzled for a while, and then when they try to answer, well, I buy my lunch, I go, that's not one of the choices. And you know, then we all have a good laugh. I have a friend who I watch out for emotionally. When she starts to get down, I tell bad jokes, lame jokes, and just to bring her up. And now she's on day shift, so I don't get to see her anymore. But I've had some good adventures with her, like pulling an April Fool's joke on everybody at work. At the time she was 28, I was 52, and we decided to do an April Fool's joke, making out like we were gonna be an item. You know, that rumor was already going around, and I was just trying to feed a little. And we had fun with that. I'll tell you about that sometime. At work, I yell things out. You know, board up station 1, board up station 2. You know, I'll if I hear somebody drop a board or drop something other than a board, I'll yell, send it back to station 1. And some of those things I'm going to see if I can auto-tune them and get all of my things. Like my favorite poem, you know, Mary Had a Little Lamb. It goes, Mary had a little lamb. That's what she gets for sleeping in the barn. And different things like that. And I like singing out music, but have a subtle change about it. You know, like Selena Gomez sings a song, A Day Without You is Like a Year Without Rain. So I alter it to say, a day without me is like a year without insanity. I I have a title. I got titled by somebody that I'm the alpha weird. People give their tours at the plant where I work, and I invariably will tell people I meet, I'm the weird one. And they'll say, well, there's a lot of weird people. I'll say, yeah, but I'm the weirdest, and they always agree with that one. So I have fun with it. And so anyway, a number of people kept saying, hey, you should go on the web. You should tell your jokes. I've had some people say I should do stand-up comedy. I don't know. Maybe better at stand-up comedy, but when I'm telling jokes and stuff at work, it's always kind of a reaction to things that's happening. So I don't know. We're going to give it a shot, see how it goes, and see if you enjoy yourselves with it. I'll, like I've already put up my Menage a Trois wine tasting. You can check that out. That was kind of weird. I'm not a big alcoholic beverage fan, and I should tell people that I have 2 kids, and they're adults now. I'm proud of both of them, and also my daughter's husband. I'm very proud of him, and now they have their own daughter, and she is really something. But my daughter looks a lot like her mother. I walked into a room last week, and I thought I saw my wife there, and it was amazing to me. My wife has passed away back in '93, so I'm single, but I'm not really looking. So don't send any proposals to me. I'm I'm not really that interested. So if the right person comes along, maybe that'll be something special. But it's got to be someone who can listen to my lame jokes and smile and shake their head, And that's well, one time I was on eharmony.com, and they asked you to tell your or answer questions. You ask 3 questions, and sometimes you can ask a canned question, already pre-made, or you can make up your own. So I got this canned question that says, what do you look for in your ideal man/woman? And I initially responded, well, I was really kind of looking more for a woman/woman. I wasn't interested in a man/woman. Anyway, she cracked up about that. And I said the ideal woman for me would have to laugh at or smile at my lame jokes and shake her head, That's it. So anyway, so here's to getting started, and everybody have a good night. Time to head for the shed with the bed. Bye.